Okay, so I'm told that it'd be nicer if I could find a place where people could see better what's going on. And so there's an attachment that's on order. Should be here Thursday for the iPhone to fit on the camera tripod. I don't know if that'll really help. But Patrick is coming tomorrow from Las Vegas. Patrick of the famous Circus and Midnight Circus. The one and only. The fireman. Walking the tightrope. Burning tightrope. Wearing a fireman's jacket in the middle of Chicago. Anyways, he's a chef. He's a famous personal chef for billionaires. Travels the world, fishing and cooking for them. What a guy. He's coming to help me to pack up and get out of here and drive. Gonna drive. Gonna see the world. Starting with Las Vegas. Maybe I'll get lucky, huh? I don't know. What do I know about Las Vegas? I know a lot of my circus friends are in Circus LA. And there's usually a show somewhere in Las Vegas. Maybe I'll get to see friends of mine who I haven't seen in years. Since they were, whoa, kicked off Candy Mountain. Yeah, can't be 20 on Candy Mountain. There's always Midnight Circus, called Graduate Smirkus. That's what we call Midnight Circus, right? Graduate, the graduate program. Of course, a lot of the Smirkos come back, give back to the younger kids, coach, run the camp, run the everything. It's all run by Smirkos, and so is the new bar in Las Vegas. Wow, I've never been to Las Vegas. I think that something happened when Eli was there with my SUV, like the Thule rack was too high for the parking garages or something ridiculous. I don't remember. I wasn't there. I was here working. It's my favorite thing to do. I haven't felt that way in years, though, without Toby around. Nobody to impress. Everybody says, wow, you work so great. Toby would say, could be better. Nobody else says that to me. Nobody points out all the flaws. All about how it could be better. What if you try this instead? Everybody's just like, oh, you're so good. What the hooray. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is nothing compared to what I can't do that's in my brain. Oh, nothing compared to what I haven't done yet. Some of the stuff I just can't. Woo! Wildfire! That was funny. Okay, enough of that, buddy. Watch out for the torch, huh? Okay. So I picked up a bunch of Marini that I made 2 winters ago. Last winter I didn't make any. But the winter before I spent a lot of time at the torch every day. A couple hours a day at the torch. A couple hours a day making wires for the coins. A couple hours a day sleeping. A couple more hours sleeping. Oh yeah, and I learned to watch YouTube. I haven't watched TV in 50 years. YouTube is short enough that even if it's a commercial, I'll watch it. TV is like I can't tell whether it's a commercial or the show. And then I get really involved and it's over in 30 seconds or a minute and a half. And it was just a commercial. How would I know? Whoa, that was fun. Yeah, anytime I put on a movie for the kids, we didn't have TV, but we got a VCR when Ori was born, so Toby and me could cook dinner. That's really what it was about. It was like, time to make dinner. Let's put on a movie for the kids. Cook. Yeah, well, looks like I got a little gas leak, but nothing as serious as the other night. The other night was pretty serious. Burned a hole right through the gas line. Big ball of flames all around me. It was pretty silly. I mean, it wasn't really silly. If anybody had been here, they would have been upset. Toby would have been pretty upset. Well, she would have smelled it first. We smelled it first. And we went around with a gas detector and couldn't find it. Of course not. It was a little pinhole leak. But once it caught fire, it got bigger quick. Woo! That's fun. Oh, yeah. So, there's friends of mine. Woo-hoo! Friends of mine are getting married in September. And I want to barter with them. And Sarah's going to let me make one vase for every table. Because she's an artist and she's doing all the decorations herself. So it wasn't like, wow, you can help? No. It was more like my daughter who said, this is my wedding, it's not your art show. Limited me to making just certain things. I was going to do everything, goblets for everybody. And, no, just goblets for the wedding party, Dad. Okay. Oh, well. The bar is my dream since college. I've done little bars for billionaires and millionaires, but never a whole bar. And I lost my store. That was my, anyways, I lost it. But I have all these parts I made for the store. So, wow, watch out Las Vegas. Liquid, what is it? Shit, I can't remember anything, Patrick. I gotta look at my phone and see what the name is. I keep posting it on Facebook though. I should remember it. I haven't carved the logo yet. That's when I'll remember it, when I carve. Yeah, so I want to make these vases tonight. Start carving when Patrick gets here. So I'll have him carve, I'll carve one, he'll carve one, and his sister will carve one. That'll be so much fun. I got 3 carving tools. That'll be easy. That'll be a blast. We'll all sit there and we'll be like, how's yours look? Well, it looks better than mine. Yeah, well, that's because you're using the magnifying lens and I'm not. Oh, here, do you want it? Oh, no, I got another one. I got 2 of everything because there were 2 of us. Everything. Well, of course, Toby was also a twin, so she was used to getting 2 of everything. I just was in love with Toby, so I got 2 of everything. I say just as if being in love with Toby was an easy thing to do. Falling in love with Toby was easy. Being in love with Toby was fun. She was such a fun person. Toby carried in her cleavage a clown nose, where it was easy to quickly put on. She was so funny. And a lighter. In case anybody needed a light, she'd just reach into her cleavage and pull out a lighter. What a silly thing to do. That was Toby. She was silly. We both really wanted to be clowns. My dream in college was to go on the road with a mobile studio. Woo! Am I sweaty? I can't see a thing. Oh. Yeah, mobile studio. And we studied juggling in college, eating. I learned to eat fire. I traded traded a crystal ball reader. We made a crystal ball at midnight on the full moon. We broke into the glass shop at the school, and me and Toby, and this guy wrote a book about juggling that my juggling teacher used. So he came in and his wife, and we put our energy into this wall that middle of the night, midnight, full moon, very, very significant. And the deal was I would make that for her and he would teach me to eat fire, which was sure a lot of fun being a glass blower, because I could be blowing glass and everybody thinks I'm taking a sip of water, and the next thing you know, I'm blowing fire across the room out of my mouth. Ha ha ha, so silly. Yeah, well, nobody said I wasn't silly. I mean, I'm really serious about having fun. The teacher that had me thrown out of the last school, he didn't like it. And me and Toby had so much fun in the shop. And all of her smiling faces and ladies and fun stuff were all sad. All the mouths were turned down. And instead of making butterflies and flowers, I started making knives and guns. I have glass guns and daggers that are like 9-inch daggers with, holy shit, it was terrible. So when he threw me out, you know, it was the best thing that ever happened that day. Except that Toby was still in school, and so I lived alone while she finished school. I rented a little place in New Hampshire. It cost $30 a month. I got $30 food stamps a month, so it worked out just fine. Woo! And I built all my equipment that winter. She dropped me off Thanksgiving. And by May, I had a whole glass shop built in the cabin and moved it outside. Got the propane, lit it up, and it freaking snowed. Yeah, right, May. I guess I wasn't thinking clearly. Like, you gotta wait till the 4th of July to know it's not gonna snow around here. Who would have thought it? Not me. Woo, that was one. That was the big one for the bridal tape. And then there'll be 2 gather ones. That was a 3. So there'll be 2 gather ones for the 12 apostles, or whatever you call the other tables. And I wanted to make them glass hearts with their names on for everybody, but she didn't want to barter that much wood. I might do it anyway just because I like them. Their son is really, really special. He's a 9-year-old who is sensitive and intelligent and just like so kind and friendly and focused. And I want to teach him everything I know, but he's not mine. So I taught my kids everything I know. Look what happened.